the late adopter. Hello everybody, good morning. How you doing on this fine Sunday morning? It's a little bit rainy here in Norway, but we gotta do Bitcoin Daily. Bitcoin Daily every day, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. Monday to Friday, guys, not Sunday and Saturday. But you know, right now we are doing it Saturday and Sunday as well, because you know we cannot go 24 hours without any kind of update on what's happening with Bitcoin, and we gotta talk about it. Hope everybody having a good day today. You know, this is gonna be a quick and dirty update on what's happening with Bitcoin. What I think right now, it's, you know, did this nice bullish move towards the upside, maybe creating some kind of double top, but it is above certain levels. We also got a new moon coming in 4 days, so will this dump us towards downside? We're gonna see that. Everybody who's in the chat right now, S Byongyorno, S, how you doing, man? Batong is as well here. Hell, M21 photo, dobro jutro. Crypto Ras, good morning everyone, good morning. Summit Guapa, morning. Christo Ali Plug, M Stone from United States, nice. Michael Lee, whales accumulating Bitcoin, but the price will see one more big downturn before we see a significant bubble again, or sideways for a few more months until the dip, then up. Yeah, there will definitely be more dips, guys. I don't think this was, you know, a V-shaped recovery, any kind of stuff like that, you know, so it's gonna go, like, you know, up, down. So, you know, there will be other options to buy as well. I was thinking we may not see the bottom till like 10-14k area. Maybe it's gonna be 10-40k, we don't know, but you know, right now the price is nice, 20k. It went down like 60+%, 60-70% towards downside. You know, it's buying area. You know, all the altcoins are down like 80+%, you know, and that's good. Anything that's not down 80% and it's holding very well towards upside just might be, you know, too bullish. Crypto King morning, Michael. Irish guy, I think the feeling winter is ending is a big mistake with the macro issues outside in the real world, so keep my dollar for 10k BTC. You might be the guy that is gonna get the Bitcoin at 10k. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure about that. Bridge guy, everybody so bearish tells me it's going to 24. Yeah, I don't. Then 100x long and enjoy the vast profits. Just make sure you don't miss out, man. Just make sure you don't miss out. The end of the month windows dressing might set the stage for a good bull trap. Might do that. I don't do leverage trading, but bought already at 18th. Ooh, nice. Snakes and ladders until good new in the world. A moon is close to, yeah, new moon is close to, very close. Edward, too good morning, legends. How you doing? Damn, John is in the chat as well. How long to the dump moon? 4 days. 4 days left to the dump moon. So we are already starting talking about this dump moon. Snoot, good morning. Goop is in the chat. Hi, how you doing, man? Save with crypto morning. How you doing, man? Ty Red likes jutro. Dobro jutro. Dorinace, hi. Crypto Jack morning. We got a trade today. Not today, unfortunately. Today Sunday, so you know I got stuff to do right now, and then tonight I have to go to work. I actually have a day job, believe it or not. It's not a day job, it's like a weekend job. That's why we do trades on, you know, day, you know, Monday to Friday, and not on Sundays, Saturday and Sunday. Malarkey, good mornings. I do, man. Amark. Cardano pumping, yeah, Cardano is up like 4%, so it's doing very nice. Mick, yo, Vanalesva, the magician is in the chat. How you doing, man? Abi, morning, TLA, the too late seller. Good morning, the late seller. The late seller, that's a good one, What is your job? My job is making people happy, you know. Now, we're not gonna talk about my job. Mihaly, hi, more move, please. Yeah, more move. Good morning, boss. Good morning, Ashley. Chris as well in the chat. 21.5 seems to be tricky here. Hi, guys. Hi, Razor. How you doing? Hi, hello, everybody. Right now, we're going through the chat. Everybody else that's coming in right now after this point, you know, hello and welcome. That said, guys. Yesterday, I was actually thinking that Bitcoin might go down to 20.5k. This green line down here. We did come, you know, 20.9, but we did not come to 20.5. Are we gonna hit the 20.5? That's the big question, guys. That's the big question. So we gotta talk about that. What's happening right now with Bitcoin? You know, Bitcoin is technically very bullish, but it's having really tough time breaking this resistance up here at the top. I mean, it's having really a tough time up here. You can see up here right now, you know, it's trying to break this towards upside. I think if you can manage to break this towards up, there might be a nice move towards the upside over here. We still got something like 4 days left until the new moon. New moon is the dump moon. So let's start talking about the moons, guys. Let's start talking about the moons. let's clear up everything. And what you're gonna see here on the chart is that this, you know, supermoon, this was actually supermoon, started around up here. So we are technically not, even the supermoon is not pumping us yet. So if this supermoon is supposed to work, we need at least a slight move towards the upside up here. Slight move towards the upside up here, you know, to say that, you know, this moon actually, from the, you know, start of the moon to the end of the moon, we actually went towards the upside, right? So, you know, I definitely can actually see that we might do another move towards the upside up here to some kind of 23 or 26k. A lot of people are talking about those levels. I'm a little bit unsure about 26k, but, you know, maybe this 23k will get hit. And then, you know, in by the time we get 30 June up here, that's when we're getting the new moon, the dump moon, also called the dump moon. A lot of people that are not actually here, you know, haven't been here for a long time. We on this channel, we like the moons, we like the 8 ball, we got like all of this crazy stuff. Now moons are, you know, accepted shady technical analysis indicator, unfortunately, with a very huge, you know, win rate on the moons. That said, we are not disregarding the moons at all, and we are definitely following the moons as well. But you know, we do look at, you know, traditional technical analysis, you know, patterns and trend lines and moving everything and stuff, all of the regular stuff. Plus the moons, guys, plus the moon. So we are incorporating the moons into our analysis, and you know, we have been betting on some kind of bottom between 14th June and 11th, 12th or 13th July up here. So these two moons, these red moons, these are dump moons, also called new moons. The next red moon or the dump moon is coming up here in 3 days. But these full moons, they are pump moons. They usually pump us towards the upside, and especially these two moons right now on the 14th of June and the 11th, 12th of July, they are called the super moons. So these super moons on the downside, they are very, very special moons. They tend to, you know, pump us greatly towards upside. So we've been expecting some kind of bottom in this area over here, and you can see that this is, you know, a month's time, you know, accumulation phase. I'm actually expecting, you know, a long period in that, but I'm guessing that these moons will actually hold us up a little bit as well, right? Hold us up a little bit as well. So over here right now, we still got something like, you know, 4 days left until we get this new moon. So we can technically, you know, pump more towards the upside right now. Bitcoin does look a little bit bullish over here, even though I was expecting move down to 20.5k up here before we actually go towards the upside. Now this move towards downside did not play out yet over here towards downside. Are we gonna get this move down and then move towards the upside and then bleed next new moon dump on the downside? I don't know how it's gonna play out, but you know, it's good to know that the moons is in play very, very soon, and we need to be aware of that. We also see that we have been, you know, pumping a lot lately up here. Right now we might be breaking this level of resistance up here towards the upside. If we do that, you know, we need to look for some kind of short option, because this moon will definitely, you know, do some nasty things to us, to us. So the moons are right now coming very close to the ending, and yeah, you know, we are getting close to some kind of top on this move towards the upside. Once this move towards the upside is played out, some kind of pullback might happen. Are we gonna go down to, you know, 15k, 10k, whatever? You know, people are talking about, you know, crazy levels. Oh no, we gotta go to 16k. Oh no, we gotta go to 17k because we gotta liquidate this guy. And on 16k there is that guy, and on 15k there is a, you know, this company that we gotta liquidate, and on 14k there is this company that we gotta liquidate. You know, people are always gonna talk about liquidation stuff like that. You know, price is being pushed down as much as it can be pushed down, but eventually, you know, you know, there are just too many buyers buying in, and they don't care, guys. They don't care. Buyers don't care. People are already buying. People don't care because they know in 2-3 years from now on, Bitcoin will enter a new bull market new bull market parabola towards the upside. It will explode, and it will not be around 20k, guys. It will not be around 20k. So rich people, they don't care that whether they buy the exact bottom on the wick on the downside. You know, they are just buying the ranges, and then the average of these ranges get you know, becomes their you know, buying price, and they're happy about it. So right now, you know, people are, you know, rich people are dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, into altcoins, into everything they can actually dollar cost averaging, because they don't know whether that's gonna be 20k, 15k or 10k, and they really don't care. The only thing they care about is that we are below the weekly We are below the weekly 200 moving average up here, guys. We are below the 200 weekly moving average, and that's the only thing they care about. That's the only thing they care about. So how much we actually zigzag up here, they don't care, because they know that eventually the Bitcoin will go above the 200 moving average and they will be in profit. And you know how much they profit they're gonna get, I don't know, but the rich people are definitely buying right now. So let's go right now into small time frames, now that I pumped you up a little bit about the moons and the bottoms and the rich people buying stuff. So what's happening up here right now? And you know, yesterday we had this very nice idea what might happen. Now it doesn't have to play like this over here, but you know, we have a nice idea. So we are thinking that today is Sunday, and I was actually this idea came about, I was actually thinking that we might pull back to 20.5. Where is 20.5? It's down there. This is 20.5, a level down here. And why is 20.6, 20.5 level? So why is this level important? Because if we close today, if this candle over here, if this weekly candle closes at 20.6, what this is gonna do is this is gonna create a doji on the downside, and we like also candlestick patterns in the technical analysis. So this candlestick patterns has a huge chance to play out eventually, right? There's a huge chance to play out where we pump next week towards the upside. So how this is gonna play out? Well, over here, this is called a morning doji star. We got a big red candle towards downside. We get some kind of doji. That's why I was actually hoping for 20.5, some kind of close today, and then the next week we pump hugely towards the upside. This will also be some kind of reversal pattern, which can actually go towards downside later as well. But you know, some kind of bottoming pattern is being created. Now about these bottoming patterns on the candlesticks, we are not always looking for this last candle. We are anticipating the last candle after two first candles. So if this becomes a doji, we are anticipating a big green candle up here towards the upside, right? That's what we are anticipating. So you know, it's too late when it's already played out. So you always anticipate in tech analysis what is gonna happen next, you know, based on what we are seeing on the charts. So over here we are actually hoping for some kind of, you know, some kind of doji. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit unsure whether that's gonna happen or not over here, because as you can see here, yesterday we started going towards downside, everything was going nice and dandy, and I was thinking this is gonna go something like this and you know, continue down here towards, you know, today, and you know, close around these levels up here, get some kind of support on the downside, because you know, previously up here there has been, you know, there has been rising wedges up here where we came down to the support and then bounced off that, and the same thing is happening right now. There is some kind of rising wedge up here, and then we came down to this support over here at 20.9 and bounced off there. So technically it is playing out as it has been playing out previously in the recent history over here, in the local history. But I was actually looking at this bottom down here at 20.3, the 50 moving average at 20.4, so some kind of move down here. You know, I was thinking that it can actually do that, and it would very nicely correlate with this morning doji star pattern that we are having on the chart on the weekly time frame. Now I'm a little bit unsure whether that's gonna happen or not, because this actually happened right now last night, and what you're gonna see here on the 4-hourly time frame, that we did manage after going down to, you know, not even touching the 20 moving average. This is why this is so bullish. You see all of these weeks they are not touching the 20 moving average. When you are bullish, you will go down to supports, but you won't be touching the supports. Actually, you can come down, but so many buyers kick in that, you know, you just don't have a chance to touch the support, right? And the same thing goes when you are in a very strong bullish market or bearish market, right? You got some kind of bullish market and you got some kind of, you know, some kind of trend, some kind of moving average up here that's following you, but you don't go and touch that support line. Oh, you come close, but you know, it just gets everything just gets bought back up faster and faster, right? So that's what we are seeing, you know, oftentimes in bull markets, strong trending markets. The same thing, you know, it's also for goes for the bearish, very bearish markets. When the price is going down, you'll see some kind of moving average, and the price tries to pull back to the moving average. Sometimes it maybe hits it, but you know, oftentimes it just gets rejected a lot before that moving average towards downside. Right now you're seeing that here, you see in the weeks on downside, like a lot of support up here. You know, people are just buying 20 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, important moving average, but we are not even touching that right now. So this move over here went to the 20 moving average, didn't even touch it, right back above the 10 moving average, pumped up here, towards the resistance up here somewhere, give or take up here. You can see these are the some kind of resistance level up here. Over here there was also this resistance level up there that we broke through to, you know, support level down here, then right back above that. Right now we're hitting this this one up here, and this one down here is right now as support. But you can see that, you know, we are technically very bullish right now. Now the fact is, the fact of the matter is that we did break this trend line. There is a very nice trend line up here. We did break this towards downside, and this can be acted as a double top, guys. So this can act as a double top, and this move down to 20.5 can still happen. I'm not saying it can, because this looks like some kind of double top. It's a very normal move up here, you know, towards some double top and then right back down again. So are we gonna dump down today? That just might happen. Now what needs to happen up here to you know, disregard this double top is we need to continue pumping towards upside above this trend line up here. We need to continue pumping towards upside right now, because if you know, if we start going sideways up here without any kind of pump, we just might dump down here and continue on the downside. Now I'm looking at this still at 20.5 level, the 50 moving average, the bottom down here. You know, it's in the ballpark area down here, right? It's a ballpark area down here. I'm looking for some kind of support. Also, if you look, for example, on the daily time frame up here, let's go to the daily time frame. And what you're gonna see here is that the 10 moving average right now is at 20.6. Yesterday it was 20.5. Right now the 10 moving average is at 20.6. So can we pull back down here to this level? Down here, 20.6. Yes, definitely we can pull down to that level. Also on daily time frame, you know, some kind of 22.1 is important resistance as well towards the upside. So what's gonna happen next? A little bit unsure about that. You know, everybody wants to pump and stuff like that. Everybody wants that 23k 26k levels towards the upside. If you look at it, for example, on the daily time frame, we got a, you know, 23 level at 20 moving average. We got this 27 level on the daily up here, but you know, it's, you know, after a couple of days it's gonna come down to some kind of 26k level. A lot of people are looking at this inverse head and shoulders pattern that technically, the way I see it, has not played out the way the way we actually hoping for. Maybe it's something like this, where this is some kind of retest on that line up here. You can see up here very nice touches up here. So right now we broke that towards upside, went up there, touched that a little bit, and right now we're going towards upside, right? But we need to break this you know, trend line towards upside, or this can actually technically just go down here again, still on the line up here, and then bounce towards upside. Now if we start falling through 50 moving average below 20.3, 20.5 down here towards downside, this can actually turn very ugly pretty fast, and we might see bottoms again. So this inverse head and shoulders pattern, a lot of people are still talking about this, a lot of people are still looking at this up here. It goes something like this, top down, head over here, and some kind of inverse head and shoulders. Now whether this inverse head and shoulders pattern has been broken out here or not, it kind of a little bit depends on how you look at it. It does look like it might have been that this might have been some kind of retest on that pattern. Right now it's going up here. It needs to pump. That's very important, because right now you are sitting just below the resistance, and without actually breaking the resistance itself, there is no movement. So right now it's kind of no man's land. Now this is more of a short option right now than long option, because right now you are longing you're longing the hopium that you're gonna break the resistance, which is not actually the thing that you want to do. If it pulls back down here, I think that's a, you know, insane long position. Can be a long position up here until the 30th of June, up to until here. Once we hit you know, come to 13th June, you know, everything should be, you know, shorted, you know, back to zero. But until we hit the 30th of June, I think we have a little bit of time to, you know, along this towards upside. So I was actually looking for some kind of 20.45 to long. We didn't even come close to that, but you know, that's what we're looking at, and that's basically the, you know, the entire analysis. What I can tell you right now, we have this inverse head and shoulders that is looking like it is kind of breaking towards the upside. This might have, you know, hit down here, you know, tested that support right now. The fact that we are again above all of the moving averages on the 4-hour time frame does indeed look good, but I think we need to break, you know, what's that up here right now? I think we need to break 21.5 up here, and even break the resistance on the trend line over here towards the upside, if we want to, you know, have some kind of nice and you know, some kind of big fast move towards upside on Bitcoin. Unfortunately, unfortunately, it's not quite there yet over here. It might seem like it's consolidating. Let's go into small time frames and see if it's actually consolidating up here. Whether this is a bull flag or not, it kind of depends. It's kind of too big for this move up here. You know, this should actually just do something like this and then move towards the upside. This actually been going on consolidating for a way too long, so I don't think it's any kind of a bull flag, but it's still above moving averages. It still looks bullish and so forth. So, you know, a little bit unsure, you know, how it's gonna play out, but you know, at least right now you're looking what I'm looking at. Somebody said volume is low. Yeah, volume is low. No volume on the breakout, no volume on the retest yet. The volume is still falling down over here, so we are still going down up here, but you know, we are hitting the resistance while we are, you know, losing volume, and we are technically very bullish while we're, so I think right now around 21.5, if we start breaking this towards the upside over here, I think volume might kick in eventually over here, but volume is right now telling us that it is still consolidation time. You know, from the bottom down here, there was you know, there was volume on these bottoms over here. You can see 1 2 3 1 2. Let me just do it like this. What you can see here, there has been volume on every single one of these dumps right towards that downside, and there was some kind of volume up here as well, you know, when we were trying to break this towards the upside, but you know, eventually, you know, it's still going towards the downside. So ever since we hit the bottom around 70k, you know, entire move up here has been consolidation move. This is initial move towards the upside because it was so low, so everybody bought. Right now a lot of people are hoping for this move towards the upside, so do be worried about that. Because when too many people are hoping and having hope, oh, this jump is gonna explode, it's gonna go to 10k, you know, it just might be so that we actually drop back on the downside, guys, back on the downside. So, you know, always take into consideration how, you know, how market is reacting, what other people are saying. Are they very bullish? Are they, you know, bearish? Are they do they have a lot of hope? Do they like praying, oh, please go up? And the other thing is, you know, are there a lot of bears that did not buy up and they're like, oh, please go down so I can buy in? You know, the mental sentiment of the market is really important as well, you know, whether this is gonna pump or dump as well. From what I can see right now, a lot of people are calling 23, 26 then dump. A lot of bears are still saying 10k, 14k, so forth. But I think that bears are right now getting a little bit, you know, restless. I think they are getting a little bit scared. So if this starts pumping towards the upside, which I think it just might do that, I think a lot of bears that are expecting some kind of lower levels are just gonna start FOMOing because, you know, emotional stability is not their, you know, big strength. So if we start pumping up here, a lot of people might FOMO. We might hit some kind of top up here, and everybody who FOMOed in up here is gonna get wrecked because we're gonna have another move towards the downside. That can be one of the plays that can actually play out. But right now, so far over here above the moving averages, you know, just below the resistance, we're looking bullish, and if you start breaking this towards the upside, it just might play out. But I'm saying until the 30th up here, you know, until the 30th, until the new moon, this you know, I'm more bullish than bearish. But as soon as we hit this new moon, I'm looking for some kind of pullback after that. There we go, guys. That's what I got for you. What's chat saying right now? Waves is bullish or dump? A little bit unsure about it. We exited our waves position yesterday. Over here, waves right now minus 1.4. You can see down here that my stop loss was actually down here at 60.06, actually not 55, 0.6. The green line, that was my stop loss. You can see down here that we went down to that level almost, not hit it quite exactly, but you know, 6.25, and we actually recovered nicely above the moving average. But right now we are again going a little bit down. So it all kind of depends also on what Bitcoin's are. If Bitcoin pumps, I think this can actually go higher towards the upside. Unfortunately, if Bitcoin goes towards downside, this will dump and get us out. But I'm pretty much happy that we actually took profit on our long position up here. What is the Bybit up here? I'm happy that we took the long, you know, took profit on the long position, because right now our long position, you know, our profits, you know, we took like 85% profits on that trade, and right now, you know, our account is at 2k, so you know, I'm happy about that. we got more money to, you know, play next time and next trade and so forth, so forth. Also good stuff about this trade. You know, we are anticipating some kind of bull flag that's gonna explode towards upside. It never exploded towards upside, unfortunately. So up here, you know, up here we took the profits, and you know, at one point you gotta say, you know, this didn't play out as it should have played out. It should have, you know, pumped like crazy. That's what we were expecting. Did not do that, but we are still in profit. Let's take profits and find another trade that actually does what we actually wanted to do. So when you see that your trade is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, maybe it's time, you know, to close the trade. And you know, because I was just looking at one point over here, I was just like looking for the hopium, like, oh, please pump, please pump. And when you are in that kind of, you know, sentiment, that kind of mode, you should not be trading. You should get out of the trade as soon as you get that hopium kind of feeling. And I understood that. We were watching the Bitcoin, we were watching some charts, and I was like, oh my god, like the only thing that's holding my waves position up right now is hopium. It's not technical, it's kind of hopium, right? Because technical analysis was the bull flag towards the upside. It kind of played nicely. We entered a very nice position down here. We could have made maybe a little bit lower down here, but you know, it was very nice entry point. You know, everything worked out great, but the pattern did not play out as we expected. And after that point, it was kind of hopium. Please pump, please pump, please pump. You know, and you gotta tell yourself like, hey man, if your money is sitting there, you know, in some kind of trade based on hopium, it probably should not be there. It probably should not be there. So you know, you know, but right now there will be another trade. I don't think there will be another trade today. There will definitely be another trade on Monday, maybe a little bit later today, but I'm a little bit unsure about that. But definitely on Monday there will be another trade on the 410 million account. 410 million account. Just made 20 on my SHIB 100 position. That's very nice, very nice. Mohammed is like, you know, pro guy, you know, yeah, he's pro trader. Now, before I forget, guys, there is Bybit World Series of Trading competition on Bybit, and it starts in 1 day, 2 hours and 25 minutes. But guys, we got on this Bybit. If you're a trader, if you want to trade, if you want to join the competition, we got a squad up here. See up squad, we got something called TF Fans Club Squad. 90 members right now on the squad. 5-minute break is our motto. We're gonna be joining the we're gonna be joining the World Series of Trading on Bybit in one day. I think it starts on Monday or something like that, right? We're gonna be joining that. We're gonna try to, you know, get to bragging rights eventually. That's what's all about. Guys, and let me show you as well here the promo video, because I like the promo. I think it's very nice. I think the promo video is very nice. Where is it? Down here. Check the promo video, guys. World Series of Trading 2022. So guys, this is a trading competition. There is huge, you know, excitement, a lot of emotions involved and stuff like that, leverage trading. So, and to join the competition, you gotta have at least $500 and, you know, stake that $500 for at least 5 minutes to be put some in the system as some initial trade. It doesn't cost $500 to, you know, join, to pay, you know, something like that. No, but your account balance have to be above 500 bucks. So only join TF Fans Club Squad if you have 500 bucks to lose, because you're probably gonna lose that money. I know there is a lot. That's a lot of money to that to some people. So only if you have. Let me just ban this guy. Only if you have 500 bucks to throw away, join the competition, guys. I think it's gonna be nice. We also have a Telegram channel, so if you do join competition, message me on Telegram, and I'll invite you to the TF Fans Club Squad Telegram channel, where we're gonna share charts, talk about our trades, you know, help each other out, so, you know, maybe we can get some kind of better percentages out of that. So if you want to do that, do that. And this Telegram channel is only for the competition itself. So you know, I want all of the 90 people, however many people we're gonna have in the in the squad, to be in this Telegram channel. So do message me in the Telegram channel to join the TFN squad. There is a link down below. It's not affiliate Bybit affiliate link. It's just, you know, TS squads link. So if you want to join that, do message me. That's out my league. There's gonna be a lot of big whales on there. Yeah, but it doesn't mean the competition is about percentages, not about the money. So it actually benefits those people that start with 500 bucks or those people that are trading with 100,000. Because people that are trading with, you know, 100,000, 200,000, you know, dollars and stuff like that, they cannot do high leverage, right? But if you're trading with 500 bucks, you can have more leverage. You can take up more risk because, you know, it's throwaway money kind of thing, right? You are more relaxed, don't have that much emotion. So I think it doesn't matter how big your account is, you should only trade in the competition from the minimal, you know, from the 500 bucks, because it's only about percentages. So you win the competition if you have a most percentages gain over the next 30 days, or however long the competition is lasting. So percentages are the key, not actually the money, right? So start with a small amount of money, and the least amount of money you can start with any competition is 500 bucks. So the way I see it, that's what's you know, can actually get you get us decent took profit at 60%. There you go, there you go, there you go. That's all, Malik. Mohammed, you should definitely join TF Fans Club, man. You're a pro trader. We need you on the team. We need you on the team. By the way, guys, I actually checked World Series of Trading Bybit 2021 results to see this 2021, and last time the prize pool was at 7.5 million, and last time there was 34,000 participants, 196 troops. Right now they're called squads, 136 country, and the top three guys, this is troop rewards, troop throwdown. Yeah, those are the three. 1, 2, 3. So these three squads won. They had like 20x gain over the course of time. They had $840,000 rewards for it. But you can see the percentages counts, guys. The percentage counts. So they troop had like 20x, 17x, 14x, right? And if you go down here, this is only like 10x. And number 10 is only had 372% gain over the course of how long? 372% over the course of a month's time. So it's definitely doable that you know, we can maybe get on chart champions up here. I know everybody knows who chart champions. So last year they came at 7th at 485%. But I definitely feel that, you know, we might not be top 3, but we just might, you know, be in top 10, you know, top 10 group up here, right? And there are some kind of nice rewards as well, you know, if you get to the top 10 up here. There is also, that's the troop showdown. That's the troop showdown. You can see the but solo showdown. Here you cannot individual PNL. Individual PNL up here for solo, like it's 72x, 45x, 42x. So there are some really crazy for some solo levels, right? But if you want to be in top 10 up here, like it's like you gotta do at least 20x or something like that in 20x in a month's time. And I think that's doable. That's doable. If you look at our Bybit account right now, the 401 million. This is right now 5x in 2 weeks. We start on the 6th. Yeah, so 2 weeks we managed to 5x the account from 400 to 2000 in 2 weeks, right? So getting 10x, getting 20x, it's still doable. It's still doable because right now we only have to 2x this to get to, you know, 10x and then 2x that to get to 20x, right? So it is definitely doable, and there is definitely, you know, probability to do well in the competition, of course. So only, guys, only if you got like 500 bucks to join the Bybit competition, do that, guys. Only if you get 500 bucks to join the Bybit competition. I will make a video today, a special video for Bybit competition today as well, you know, explaining everything, how it's actually playing out, and I will put on I will put it on the YouTube channel and see how many joins. But if you're already in the competition in the TF Fans Club squad, message me on Telegram, and you know, I'll invite you to the I'll invite you to the group. I'll invite you to the group. Near top prediction falls short of my 468. I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not quite sure about that. It's still this second move up here. So the near, what near did over here, it broke this channel towards upside. It broke, you know, a lot of trends up here. Let's just clear up everything. There was this trend up here. It broke that. It might have been even this very steep up here that broke downside, but you know, it might have been this one as well. This over here, technically maybe it is kind of broken, but you know, it doesn't look like it is. But right now it does look like it's breaking for the second time. So this might have been, you know, the secondary top up here. But yeah, the 4.6, 4.8 was our prediction. Will this right now, you know, do another move towards the upside? Hard to say. If Bitcoin moves towards the upside right now, I can definitely see this getting to 4.648 up here. 4.648 and then going down. That can definitely be, because if we are right now looking at small time frame, so you can see here this can definitely, like, at least up to, you know, 4.5 or 200 moving average up here or something like that. It can definitely do that, right? It can definitely do that. So you know, we are not disregarding, we are not saying that Nero is right now, you know, on the way towards downside. Start trading last couple of weeks, which tells me I'm late to the party. We about to moon, lol. But you're not late to the party, man. If we are mooning, right? If we are mooning, that's the best time to trade, right? It's so easy to trade in the option, man. Number one, when you're trading in the bear market, you're trading maximum of 99.999% down, right? When you're trading towards upside, like, gains are insane, guys. In the bull market, we need to learn trading right now, because in the bull market, when stuff goes up, and it's gonna be so easily predictable, especially when you come to the last phase of the bull market, like, things go straight to the heaven. Like, doesn't matter what kind of trade you get, any kind of dip you buy, it just goes straight up. It doesn't go up like, you know, 5, 10%. It goes up like 20, 30%. There's like 3, 4x on your trades, man. Every single time. It's gonna be insane money. So I'm thinking right now, it's very important that we get this trading, you know, trading going, and we learn how to trade. We learn entries, exits, sets, you know, a couple of rules. And once we've done that in the bull market, it's gonna be extremely easy, guys. Extremely easy. What's up, crypto lifer? I mean, Vision Pulse. I mean, MIC Network. Wait, what channel is it? Yo, what's up, later up to? Always coming through on the late night live. Love you, bro. We going down or up? Undecisive, but the new moon is coming. Bro, check out my other comment about funny hello. Yeah, I just read. Yeah, and I think we are hitting some kind of resistance on Bitcoin right now, and you know, a lot of people have some kind of hope we're gonna break towards the upside, and this hope you might play out a little bit maybe, so all of these bears are gonna fall more in, and if that does that, after the 30 on the new moon, we are going down. Basically, there is a chance for another 7% pop. Yeah, there is a chance. There is definitely. Shiba is going to parabolic. Zoom the F out. It's not going parabolic yet, but it's starting doing nice moves right now. Over here, it's, by the way, this is very bad move for Shiba Inu. Let me explain to you a little bit about this. I think some other coins also have this kind of same moves. Waves kind of have this move towards the upside. That's why I'm a little bit more bearish when it comes to altcoins. Let me explain to you this move up here. It's a very normal move. You can also see this on Dogecoin, for example, when it had this huge big move towards the upside. Let me zoom out on this over here. Let me go to Doge USDT up here. It doesn't matter. You can see also up here, it's the exact same move. It's the exact same move up here. So this move up here, you can see when we explode towards the upside and then you flag towards the upside. So you explode, go a little bit down, and then you flag towards the upside. Okay, this move up here is a very special move. It happens all the time. Right now you can see that on this Shiba chart up here. Right now you can see this on the Shiba chart up here. On small time frame up here, very normal move. You explode towards upside, pull back, and then you flag up here, right? Very normal move. This is a very bearish continuation, and this is a very bearish continuation pulls towards downside. So Shiba right now is gonna be a very nice short position up here as soon as it actually starts breaking the trend up here. Because one start break trade right now is coming to the top up here, so Shiba right now looking for the downside. So why is this actually a very bearish move? Look at the volume up here, guys. Look at the volume. Explode towards upside, pull back, a lot of volume, and right now we are going towards upside where the volume is kind of trying to go up, but it's technically going all the way down. All right, the you are losing volume on the move towards upside. The same thing is happening on waves right now over here. You can see you explode with a huge amount of volume, you pull back, but right now you try and going towards upside, but the volume is still lacking. There is just no volume towards upside. This already is starting breaking on the downside. The same thing happened, for example, on Dogecoin up here, Doge USDT, this one that we were just looking at. Let's go to just the daily time frame, and you can see here as well the same thing happened up here. Let's just clean up all the drawings up here for a second up here. You can see the volume up here. When we explode towards upside, huge volume, but this move towards upside was kind of, you know, lacking. And only on this top up here, you know, we got some kind of volume. But this move towards upside was kind of lacking the volume entire way towards upside. And only towards upside up here, when we came there, there might have been, you know, some kind of buying, some kind of selling, whatever that happened, you know, that happened. But, you know, it was pretty much coming to some kind of top. And that's why I'm telling you that Shiba right now looks like it's coming to this top signal where it might actually fall on the downside. So it might be nice position, you know, to take short, at least from what I see. I don't need rewards and 70x 5x will be fine, but I join competition. Nice. Yeah, I think people that are winning the competition, they're not doing it. Like, I'm not doing the competition. Guys, this World Series of Trading competition on Bybit, it's not about I know they are getting, you know, 8,000, you can win 8,000 USD, you know, split, you know, it is nice money. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you get first place, you're gonna say, hey, thank you for the nice money. Like, there's that, right? But it's not about the money. It's about bragging rights, guys. It's about this list up here, right? Because we know we like to brag, right? Especially people who are trading, they like to brag. They like say, hey man, look at me at top of the list, you know. And we don't even have to get on top of the list. Like, look at the chart champion, 17 in the troop, you know. That's a win, guys. That's a win. Like 10, you know, you can say we are top 10. Like there are 200 teams. Where is it? What it says up here? There are 200 teams in this position up here. Oh, this is a troop showdown. Yeah, 200 teams, and you are in top 10. That's a win, guys. There is 300. There was 34,000. How many people are assigned? There are 34,000 people. If you get like top 100, top 200, bragging rights, guys. Bragging rights is here. 200 troops. Bragging rights. So the competition is about bragging rights. It's about saying to other people, guys, I am in top channel. Now, for me as a YouTuber, like, you know, everything is about bragging rights. Also, money is gonna be nice. But yeah, I think if you get, you know, in top 10 in troops or top 100 in solo competition, you know, it's either way, you know, money is gonna be nice. Guys, never add the current moving candle on the respective time frame for the TA. Yesterday I learned that never add the current moving candle of the respective time frame for the TA. Yesterday I learned that hard way. Yeah, you have to wait for the close. The closes are very, very important. People don't understand how important close. When what he's talking about is this last candle. So if you're looking at the daily time frame, this candle over here right now does not count, guys. This candle doesn't count because this candle can go up and down as much as it wants. Only the closed candles count towards technical analysis. We can do predictions based on this candle, but we cannot assume that this is gonna stay out for the entirety of this candle up here. It's nice that you learned that, man. Very well. Always look for the closes. Closes very, very important. The volume can just kick in again. It can kick again, but just like on Doge, it is already making this, you know, this blow off top. The moon is coming for dump on the 30. Hello signal, the local top, in my opinion, it always pumps after SHIB, and if it loses momentum and goes down, we are done. The whole market going down. Yeah, so we are definitely know that this can pull down. Like, guys, what did I tell you when we started this dump? When we started the dump on the downside, guys, and when we came down here, I said accumulation phase started. Accumulation phase. I said this is the end of the bear market, and that is true. This is the end of the bear market. This is this end of bear. This is the end of bear, but it's not end of bear. It's also the start of bull. Start of bull market, right? Start of bull market. This is the ending of the bear market and start of the bull market. But what I said up here is that this accumulation phase can take long time, and what is very characteristic of the accumulation phase is that they are very, very bearish, right? So you get all of these dips towards the downside. You get all of these dips towards the downside. You get this flagging towards that. Everybody thinks all the time they're gonna drop. That's what's actually very characteristic and very good for the accumulation phase. You want people to be bearish. You want people to be selling. You want people to think that we are going to zero. You want people to feel that we are going, you know, that crypto is dead. Because that's when people are selling, that's when whales can actually accumulate, and so forth. And these accumulation phase always have these bearish trends, these resistance that are hard to be broken, these moves that are very hard to predict, right? And you'll have this hoping that's gonna break up, but just doesn't do that, right? But it doesn't go through, you know, certain levels as well. So there will be some kind of, you know, a level of resistance. So there will be some kind of level of resistance, some kind of level of support, and but always gonna look like it's just gonna dump down to zero any second now, right now. And that's, you know, very characteristic of accumulation phases, right? So, you know, it's definitely gonna pull down. When right now in 4 days, I don't know, it's definitely can pull down. It can be very bearish movements and stuff like that, right? But people are buying. Say what I thought, came here for the bearish momentum confirmation that I was looking for. Will keep shorts in place? Yeah, so yeah, you know, I'm not 100%. I'm saying that Bitcoin can pump above certain resistance up here. It can definitely bump, like up here right now, the resistance is at 21.5 or something like that. You can see very nicely. Can I try? It is trying to break this towards up. It kind of looks like very, very hard momentum to break that towards the upside, right? But I think definitely can move down. Will we move down to 70? I don't know, right? But you see that altcoins might be getting, you know, some kind of tops, and already are losing a little bit of speed and momentum. And once you start losing the momentum upside, you know, the market psychology kind of changes more to bearish, and that itself moves the market more towards downside. And then you get this curvature, and then even those people that were bulls that are having hope, you right now turning bearish, and suddenly, you know, it drops down, right? Suddenly drops down. So, you know, it's kind of psychological a little bit thing, okay? Lol, we don't need to get into the top, so let's get in the bottom, see who can do the worst. Nah. But I'm definitely, you know, when it comes to these competitions, like, I'm definitely sure that like 90% are in loss. Let's actually check how many people are in loss after in the competition. So if this is from 2021 competition, this is solo showdown. These are rankings, and let's see individual profits. These are individual, like, insane profits on some of these guys, right? But individual P&L profits. Let's see down here. How low do we have to go to see? Can we? You can see only top 50 up here. Can we? No, you can see only top 50. Top 50. Okay, you cannot see lower than that. But I don't know. I would say that 95% plus like lost money on this. I would say that. I'm not sure how rankings works, but you know, I would say a lot of people lost money though. I would say a lot of people lost money. Because it is not easy. It is not easy. But we got something in our favor, and that's TA, guys. TA. We got unbreakable TA. Wait for breakdown. Break. Don't assume. Yeah, it might be this. Like, no, but what I'm starting learning about trading is I think a lot of people are waiting for this break. They're waiting for the breakouts, right? They're waiting for this move towards downside. And when this actually happens, it can be a fake out and they get stopped out, right? It can also be good, you know, to wait for the breakout. But I think, and the way my mind works when it comes to trading, because I just started learning trading right now, you know, these last couple of weeks, you know, I'm really putting my my energy into this right now, and I think we have to assume what's gonna happen based on analysis, then buy before the breakout, not on the support. Let's say it's gonna go down, we are not buying, we're gonna buy on the resistance. When it hits the resistance, we know already down here, we know down here, below down here, it's gonna be breakout. So people are waiting to break the support to go down here, right? But we already assume it's gonna go down, so we buy when it goes up less time and then drops down below the support, right? So we have a lot of room to cover if we're gonna get stopped out. At least that's one of the, I think there needs to be some kind of, yeah, those fake outs are discussed. Yeah, so I think the traders should not be waiting for the breakouts. They should be assuming what's the next move. They should be looking for what kind of pattern, what's most likely to happen. Some kind of move towards upside, some kind of resistance again, where it's nice time to buy, because, you know, entire thing, you know, on bigger time frames might, you know, crumble towards downside. Then you're looking for this resistance, looking for the pullback, right, to go up. Then you buy the pullback, and then you right towards downside. The same thing we did up here, right? It's not the same thing, but you know, the same thing we did up here on waves, for example, up here. So waves trade up here works something like that. We are expecting some kind of a breakout, right? So let me just remove everything up here. So the same thing happened on the wave share up here. There was some kind of flag up here. I think it was on 4-hourly time frame. Yeah, we are looking at this on the 4-hourly time frame, and maybe it was something like this up here. This was the bear flag, right? And when we started watching up here somewhere, something like that, right? And what we didn't not wait for the breakout to happen, because if you bought the breakout up here, right? Look here. I mean, there are some wins, there are some losses, but you are still, you know, just go inside. What we did, we are expecting the breakout based on the pattern and everything else. We are waiting for this pullback. We didn't get in nicely on pullback. We actually got in around here, down here. I mean, we didn't get all the way down, but you know, we got a pretty close down. And then we used after the pullback to wait for the, you know, to move towards the upside, to play out, you know, cross this towards the upside, and then it went sideways, right? But we have a lot, you know, a lot of leverage towards downside. Even this move towards downside could not stop us out, right? On the other hand, if you did buy the breakout, which a lot of people might have done that, this move towards downside got you definitely out, right? This move towards downside got you out, right? Unless you went crazy and put some kind of stop loss down here at, you know, 60% loss, which you know, 10x leverage traders would never do that. Say like, okay, my stop loss is down 60%. I don't think that's the way to do it, right? If you're gonna do leverage, I think you gotta assume what's gonna happen. Can you explain me something? If you see the Fibonacci levels, do you put the Fibonacci from lowest point to highest point, or from highest to lowest? Do you know, if I see some kind of Fibonacci levels, you know, I press on that Fibonacci level and I press the lead button. So guys, that is for today's video. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. Hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna see you later today, maybe in some kind of trade. I think this Shiba trade might be very nice short. I think Shiba trade might be very nice short very soon. So, you know, I'm gonna look at it right now, and if I do Shiba trade, maybe I'm gonna do it today before I go to work, guys. Before I go to work. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching the Bitcoin Daily. I'm gonna see you later. Bye-bye, guys.